So, you may be thinking, but Anna, this could just be a coincidence, and it's not the microbes themselves that are controlling our brain. Well, I have a surprise for you. Remember when I said that microbes affect our entire body? They can actually influence our emotions and thoughts. And many studies have now shown that when you take the fecal microbiota from depressed and anxious humans and put these stressed poops into recipient animals who don't have a microbiome, we call them germ-free, this alone is enough to make the animals show depressive and anxiety-like behaviors. Who receive poop from healthy people don't show these changes. And many studies in humans are now underway showing that the reverse is also true, that the transplantation from healthy people into people with anxiety and depressive disorders might actually be enough to treat some of the symptoms of their mental illnesses. I should note that the bacteria is extracted from the poop, and it is either put into capsules or it's transferred through a colonoscopy in a doctor's office from heavily screened people. And while I never thought I would have to say this, please do not attempt to do a fecal microbiota transplant at home. There are other ways to become the great master of our microbes. Of course, diet, which is what we're here to talk about. So what we eat, our microbes eat, and we're eating all the time, so they're eating all the time. And it's not easy to change your diet, but it is easier than changing your genetics. So microbes eat prebiotic fibers, which is dietary fibers that we can't digest, and a lot of antioxidants, which are mostly found in plant-based foods or superfoods, you've probably heard them called. This actually increases the probiotic bacteria that we already have in our gut. Prebiotics are found in a bunch of different foods, as you can see on the slide there: onions, soybeans, asparagus, bananas, garlic, certain types of breads, mostly whole grain, not the white bread, leeks, and you can also take prebiotic fiber as a supplement, like inulin, which I take every day, and at the very least, will help keep you regular. Okay, and microbes love to party. So the more microbes we have, the less problems. When the community is larger, it's more resistant to changes. So probiotic supplements have been tested for a variety of mental health conditions with variable results. And this doesn't mean that probiotic bacteria don't work. We just aren't quite sure which strains or combination at which doses are best for which conditions. And then people also have variable specific factors that affect the results. So you might find a benefit from a probiotic supplement. That's great. I am always going to recommend eating probiotic foods because not only do they have the bacteria themselves, but it also has all the metabolites that they produce. And there's prebiotic fiber if it's like a vegetable. So fermented pickles, not the vinegar shelf stable ones, but the ones you find in the refrigerator, things like kefir, kombucha, yogurt, miso, and types of cheeses. So you might have heard that if it's pasteurized, which means the food has been heat treated, that the bacteria is killed and it's no good. And while it's not ideal, the bacteria aren't alive, but they're still there, and so are the things that they produced. And dead bacteria also act like a prebiotic for your own gut microbes because they will eat and recycle them for you.